Hello Capricorn, Elsie here to do a reading for you, my friends. Thank you so much for clicking here. Look, if you were born in the last few days, in the last 2 or 3 days, you are on the cusp of Aquarius and Capricorn. And that is called the cusp of mystery and imagination. It's when the conservative, hardworking Capricorn meets the intellect and the forward thinking of Aquarius. So you are on the cusp. All right. We are at the very last day of a Capricorn season here. And tomorrow we begin Aquarius season. All right, here we go. Let's talk about a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what is happening with Capricorn in the week ahead. Tell me about Capricorn. This is always going to be for the week ahead, my Cappies. Whenever you find this reading, no matter if it's today or a week from now, it is going to be for the week ahead. Tell me about Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We are looking at the Seven of Swords. What is being concealed from Capricorn? We've got the Hanged Man. And we've got, okay, we've got Aquarius showing up right here. Of course, Gemini and Libra. This is a general reading, by the way. Please keep that in mind. And if you do, we're going to get along great because this maybe isn't your reading, right? Take it as it resonates. But we have something that's being concealed from you here. I think what's being concealed from you right now, Capricorn, is some sort of a truth. Some sort of a truth or some sort of official person that you don't see that is going to be showing up in the future. We have the hanged energy here, right? The hanged energy is one of it's a self-sacrificing energy, but it's also one of feeling stuck. Feeling stuck, feeling like you need to look at something from each possible corner in order to make a decision. It feels like you can't make a decision, that you are still sort of looking over the situation. Tell me more about this, please. Tell me more about Capricorn in the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Cappy, if you are interested in a private read, please look below this video. You will find the link that says more. When you click that, you will also find a link to Wizio. It's where you can book me beginning at $40. All right, here we go. We've got the Empress. And we've got the Four of Pentacles. One more. I've got the Chariot. I'm going to look at a little bit further into the end of the month here with a few extra cards. Let's take a look. What's coming up here? The Ace of Cups. The Six of Cups. And Temperance. You need to be patient for that. Bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. Why? Obsessive feelings here. It feels like there is something that you've been holding on to, that you're still holding on to, I want to say. You're still holding on to being able to be able to move forward here. It does feel like you're being careful, though. You are about to make, I want to say you're about to make some sort of decision, but you're not telling anyone about it. There is something coming up here that could be of a legal nature. I'm just going to say, I'm not going to ignore that the King of Swords is here because the King of Swords to me is the official person. It's like you've been holding on to someone making a decision legally for you, possibly. To me, the King of Swords is someone who gets paid for their smarts, right? Like we all do, but especially for King of Swords, it's more like they're hired to make the head over heart decision, the decision that's best for everyone involved. And I feel like you've been holding on to this moment where somebody is going to decide something and hopefully decide something in your favor. I want to say that in this time that you've been feeling kind of stuck, that you haven't really been moving anywhere or doing anything, I feel as though you have been growing, I want to say. You've been growing, becoming more self-reliant, more abundant, more balanced. It feels like this energy of being in the hanged energy and not saying anything to anyone. It almost feels as though you are spending a lot of your time going over the bits of you figuring out what you want to do next. The Chariot is here. It's Cancer energy. Figuring out what you want to do next. How are you going to move forward? Because it feels like you do want to move. You may want to move houses or countries, or maybe you just want to move forward. But it feels like here you're holding on to some sort of a hope here, thinking about it obsessively possibly, holding on to some sort of a hope that someone's going to decide something in your favor. Could be of a legal nature, doesn't have to be. Tell me why the King of Swords is here, please. Tell me why the King of Swords is here. It's like you don't see that somebody's making a decision about you here. We've got the Magician. This person is skilled and resourceful. They're really good at what they do. We have the Fool. It's going to cause you to have a new beginning of some sort. This decision is going to allow you to have a new start. I think you've been manifesting this. We have the Eight of Cups. You're no longer going to have to settle for anything. What is this decision that this that the King of Swords is making? The King of Swords, like I said, is Aquarius, but also Gemini and Libra in this general reading. It's something that someone's been mulling over for a long time. It's like somebody has been using their resources, their skills, their talents to go over something in detail. It's going to allow you to either pull away emotionally and not have to look back, or it's something that you're going to be having a new beginning because you no longer have to settle because of this decision. It's a decision you've been waiting for a long time. It might be about finances. It might be about finances. We do have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. It has something to do with what's going on in your pentacle world. You may be selling a house, or you may be splitting assets possibly, or it does feel like it's to affect your job, your house, your home, your car, something like that. Somebody's making a decision and they've been holding back from making a hasty decision. With the Hermit here, somebody has been quiet and making a decision, but I feel like it's something that is being looked over with great clarity here. The Five of Wands tells me that there is indecision, and that's why it's been taking so long for this decision to come. But here we have the Eight of Wands, which tells me that things now are about to move really quickly once this decision is made. You've been waiting for this decision, the ships to come in. Tell me about the Seven of Swords, please. It's like you don't see it, or it's being concealed from you, but I feel like it's coming toward you soon. It's about money. I feel like it's about some sort of a new beginning. It almost feels like the sale of a house. Like it feels like maybe a relationship went bad and now we're selling the house. But we have the Six of Swords here, which tells me that the money that you accrue from whatever decision is made is going to help you move. It's going to help you move on or find a new place to live. Yeah, and it's gonna be a happier day. I feel like you have been I want to say that you haven't really been very focused on this decision that's being made, but I want to say that the focus for you has been within. And you're preparing to go. You're preparing to move. And whatever decision is being made, look, I still don't know. I pulled all these cards and I still don't know what the decision is. Maybe I'm not supposed to know. I feel like one of you knows what the decision is that's incoming, but it is going to be favorable for you. Tell me about the Chariot, please. Because I feel like you're going to get in your Chariot and go. You're either moving houses, buying a new one, moving out of state, out of province, out of the country. We have the Seven of Pentacles. You've been waiting a long while to go. It does feel like it might be a divorce. It might be a divorce or a separation, not yet divorced. We do have the King and the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords is the divorcee, and the King of Swords is the one who is the official person, the one who's making a decision. The best for everyone involved, right? Yep, things are going to balance here for you. It does feel like there is a truth coming out, I want to say, that the truth is finally going to come out. People are going to see the truth for what it is. Something is being said in your favor. So if you've been worrying about how people are kind of looking at you, thinking that you're thinking some type of way about you because of the situation that's been going on, whether that ends up being divorce or possibly you're suing an employer, it could be that as well. But it feels like whatever this legal thing is that the person that you have working on it, or who is working on it before for you, that you can't see, you don't know who's working on it for you, but I do believe that the person who is working on it for you is somebody who is very skilled at what they do. And so this person is helping you have this new beginning. They do feel like a lawyer to me. This decision is going to be made, and it's going to be made in, it feels like a 50-50, because when the King of Pentacles is in the reverse, there's not necessarily stability in the finances. So I feel like you're going to be not going to have a whole lot of financial stability until whatever is hiding comes to light. There is some sort of an untruth or something that's being concealed, or it's like this person's going to find out what is hiding within the Seven of Swords. And that's why it's going to be said in your favor. And I feel like until then, you feel like you're going to lose at least half of everything, or there's going to be a huge impact in your pentacle world. But what I want to say is that whatever comes to light, whatever the truth is, because the truth always comes out, whatever the truth is that's about to be revealed by the Queen of Swords here, it feels like you've been waiting a long time to say something, or waiting a long time for something to come to the surface so you can just carry on your way. I do really feel like it is something that is going to be decided in your favor because of the Ace of Pentacles. It feels like you take your money and run. You go and you make your happiness somewhere else. That's what it feels like. So it could be a relationship. It could be you're leaving a job. Maybe, like I said, maybe you're suing an employer. What's the outcome here? Somebody's charging in to tell you about a new beginning because you threw down your swords and said, I'm done. I'm hiring a lawyer. I'm done talking with you about this. I feel like in the future here, there is somebody coming in who you already have long history with. And it might be someone that you've dated before, or that you have feelings about, but never really revealed those feelings. We have Temperance here. So it feels like you've been patient about wanting to reveal your feelings about someone else. This is something that's going on at the end of the month. This is not the week ahead. I feel like this comes to a head at the week ahead, but I feel like that there is somebody here that you have been loving for a really long time, and I feel like your patience is about to pay off. That you've been really patient with somebody, or not telling your feelings. But I feel like the Ace of Cups in the future tells me that there is a soulmate love here. It's somebody that you've had feelings about forever. Things are about to come to a moment of alchemy here with Temperance. It's like the one moment where everything is going to go in your favor. We have the Queen of Cups, we have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Moon energy. It feels like this is something that you thought would never happen, that it would just remain in the dark. And it feels it's an overwhelming emotional situation. You could be dealing with someone who's a Sagittarius, a Pisces, a Cancer, possibly Scorpio, but it does feel like it is all about emotions by the end of the month. That there is something that is arriving in your life here, Capricorn, and it is something that wants to stay. So it feels like a person that wants to stay. Could be dealing with Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Taurus or Libra. We've got Cancer energy here. Virgo and Aries. So I feel like once this thing is over, I feel like once you shut the door on this and you get your balance here and you find out the truth, whatever somebody's going to say, speak up about something, I feel like at the end of the month there is love that is coming in here. We do have the Two of Pentacles and we have the Ace of Swords. So it's going back and forth and back and forth. Things are about to get really busy and exciting for you. And I feel like it's because this is showing up. Look at that. We've got the King of Cups, the King and the Queen. So there is a soulmate coming that's probably Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Somebody who might match some water energy within you if you have it. But if not, this person is somebody who's emotionally available. Someone who has grown into their emotions. They're not someone who is overly emotional. They are someone who's stoic on the surface, but very protective, very slow. They want to move slowly at things here, but they do see your worth. You're showing up here as the queen, right? But you are the empress, so you're showing up to them as the Queen of Cups because they are the King of Cups. You want to show them that you are their soulmate. I'm going to leave that here for you. Thank you so much for coming here and watching, Capricorn. Happiest birthday. I hope you had a beautiful birthday season. Until next year, my friends. Of course, I'll be back next week to read for you, though. I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you, Capricorn. Bye-bye.